Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here on my parents' dacha. We still have a few days, actually we still have like a week and a half before school begins, and we decided to spend this time here on dacha. The weather is wonderful. It is not too hot, but it's still very sunny and nice. And actually one of the reasons why we came here is to gather some apples. Yeah, apples are ready. Berries, arnica berries are also ready. They're ripe. So I'm planning to gather them and take home, like back to Moscow with me, because I'm planning to make something out of them, something really tasty and really nice. And I will show you the whole process. Roses are still in full bloom. My mom loves roses. These bushes, I think they're more than 10 years old and they grow in a little bit chaotic way, but each summer they bring a lot of flowers. They bloom really well here. Let me show you a little bit more of this place. As you can see, a lot of bushes are still with flowers and it feels almost like summer. If not for the cold nights, yeah, I would have a feeling that the summer will not end. This is my favorite apple tree. Apples here are sweet and sour, just the right type that I like. And they are the first ones to ripe, so you can already pick them up and eat them. This apple tree is called Chinese apple tree. We call it Chinese apples. The apples here are really tiny, and yes, they're already ripe as well, so we're gonna gather those. And I'm planning to take them to Moscow and to make them with sugar syrup. I don't know whether I will be able to make it right, but anyway, well, I'll try making those. I'll try making something like an apple preserve from them. Oh, these flowers are bigger than my head. That's another apple tree. These apples are going to be ripe, I guess, by the middle of September, not earlier. This is a rowan tree, but not the usual type. This is something like a garden type rowan. And my mom likes to make apple jam together with these berries. It is really tasty when it's mixed together, believe me. While I was walking around, my kids already found themselves a frog to play with, and now they're so happy and excited about it. I don't think that it's a bad idea to play with frogs, with insects, with bugs and stuff like that, as long as kids don't hurt them, as long as they understand that these are living creatures. I think it's a way for kids to learn about nature, to learn how to love it, and not to be disgusted towards it. So today I'm planning to gather the berries that I will need for some homemade berry syrup, and also for an alcohol drink that I will teach you how to make. In Russia we call these berries черноплодка or черноплодная рябина, which actually means blackberried rowan, but it has nothing to do with rowan. Its Latin name is aronia, and I know that it grows in many European countries, in Asian countries. I think it also grows in America. Have no idea. Please write down if you have the same type of berries in your country. Do you eat them? And if you do, what are you making out of them? That's how much I've already gathered, and I guess I'm gonna gather like 5 of such baskets for myself this year. Why I like dacha is because if I need a carrot and I don't have it, then I just go over here and I pick it up right from the ground. That's a carrot. That's a pretty big one. Ta-da! It's our second day on dacha, and today we are gathering little Chinese apples. That's the way those little apples look like, but the thing is that if you try eating them just the way they are pretty sour. So it's better to make something out of them, something like a jam or a syrup or apples in syrup, sugar or something else like that. I guess I will need 2 baskets of apples for myself. Ой, ты боже мой! Маленький лягушонок! Маленький, хороший.
Пытается выбраться. Он скользит.
Утонет.
Какой хороший, какой он маленький.
Он не утонет, он держится на... Вода не глубокая. Там видишь вот эти вот? Да, вот эти видишь бугорки за глазами?
Да, да.
Это пузыри за ушами. Да. С помощью которых он квак. Милый. Вытащим его из водички. Нет.
Вытащите его на травку, пусть он попрыгает на травке.
Нет. Он такой милый, когда... Не мешай ему. Он отдыхает.
Гош, я снимаю, как вы деретесь.
Дай ему самому вылезти.
И он смотрит на меня. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him.
Посмотри, у него там этот подбородок.
He's trying to escape. Run, run. Отнеси его на травку. Отнеси, Алёша, отнеси. Ну, положи мне на руку. Вот он какой холёсенький, мокренький. He's wet and he's so cute. He was the one that we found yesterday at the same place. So they brought him back to the grass because we actually don't want to hurt him. Mm-hmm. One of the reasons why I love living on dacha at this time of the year in August is that you can just come to a tree, pick yourself a beautiful, wonderful apple. Ta-da! And you can just eat it. Mmm. Believe me, you will not find such apples in the supermarkets. It's so sad to know that summer is almost over. There's only a week of summer left. And here on the birch trees, there are already some yellow leaves. They start falling off. This is a little sad. That's what my mom is doing with apples. We are drying them. We have a special dryer to do this. So now it's full of apples, and this process just doesn't end because we still have a lot of apples. These ones are still not ready, and here we have packages of apple that I'm gonna take with me to Moscow. Whoa, just a lot of apples, a lot of apples. You can use these apples for making an apple drink that we call compote, or you can simply eat them as a snack when you watch TV or eat something, or just, you know, just somewhere else traveling. We're back in Moscow, and today I'm going to make aronia syrup. Yep, from the berries that we've gathered on my parents' dacha. Actually, now the first thing to do is to pick the berries from the little branches that they grow on. The whole family is involved here because this is a pretty lengthy process. Then we need to wash the berries, and I will put it in a big bowl together with some lemon. And I will have to blend all this into one mess. What is left for us to do is to squeeze out the juice. I'm using a special fabric for this that you can buy everywhere in Moscow. It's thin like this. I'm going to use a few layers, and I'm just going to squeeze it by hand to squeeze all the juice out. And now that I have the juice, I will add some sugar. I will need 1 kilogram of sugar for each liter of juice. Now we'll have to wait for it to boil. And as for the time of boiling, just wait until the foam gathers and then disappears. As soon as it disappears, the syrup is ready. What is left for us to do is to wait for it to cool down and to pour it into your sterilized bottles. This is my syrup. That's how much I made this year, and usually that's the amount that I make. And now we're gonna drink it little by little throughout the year. How do I drink it? I simply put it in the glass, just a little bit of it, and then add some water, and that's it. And the drink is ready. So I hope you enjoyed my today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you around in my other videos. Bye bye.